Now, one of the many sponsors of tonight's Lieutenant Governor debate, the Leadership New Jersey group, held a forum here all afternoon on the lieutenant governorship. What does it do in other states? What should it be like here in New Jersey? Adrian Cepino attended the forum and files this report.
A lieutenant governor really can do anything that the Constitution does not forbid them to do.
So what should the lieutenant governor's role be in New Jersey? Should the lieutenant governor preside over a cabinet-level agency or something more ceremonial? There's so much uncertainty that Leadership New Jersey sponsored a forum to discuss it.
In 2005, when the voters approved a constitutional amendment, it was pretty basic and said, should we create this position? It did not spell out the duties. It didn't even spell out the salary. So we're going to elect someone and inaugurate them in January, and we don't really have a clear idea of what they're going to do. Now, that can provide flexibility, which is good, but don't you think the almost 9 million people of New Jersey ought to have some role in what the responsibilities ought to be for the new lieutenant governor?
Former and current lieutenant governors were asked about their responsibilities in their home states.
Governor O'Malley has asked me to focus on a few areas. No small task, health care, and in that area, since you can't cover it all, I focus a lot on health information exchanges and electronic medical records. He's asked me to focus on higher education, and in that area, I focus a lot on our community colleges, holding community colleges accountable, the capital dollars that we invest in our community colleges, and he's also asked me to focus on economic development, and in that area I focus a lot on BRAC, base realignment and closure.
Unlike in New Jersey, we're elected independently, and in my case I'm a Democrat. I had 2 Republican governors that I served under in both of my terms.
Did you get anything done?
I did actually. You have basically an independent office, so had your own legislative package. By statute, I chaired commissions on long-term health care, emergency management, and small business.
In Nebraska, the governor and I are elected as a team, as a partnership, and by Constitution, my responsibility is first to be the presiding officer over the Nebraska legislature. We have the unicameral, different from other states who have a 2-house system, and also I'm the next in the line of succession in the event that the governor had the inability to fulfill his term for whatever reason. The lieutenant governor does become a governor. But also I play a number of roles within the administration. One, I'm the director of Homeland Security for the state of Nebraska.
Of course, the main function of the lieutenant governor is to fill in for the governor should there be a vacancy. And here in New Jersey, we've had 7 governors in 10 years. That job previously went to the state Senate president, as when Governor Whitman left for the federal EPA and when Governor McGreevey resigned. But the day-to-day responsibilities are less clear.
I have heard Mr. Christie say that he was going to assign a very specific task in economic development, while Governor Corzine seems to have taken a more global view that the lieutenant governor is there to make the office of governor reach out more, be ready to take on special responsibilities.
Adrian Cepino, NJN News, Monmouth University.